welcome. I'm Jacqueline, and the first thing I want to do is welcome all of our new members to the Art of Home Club. Welcome to our neighborhood. We hope that you find it a friendly and creative and inspiring place for you. As always, if you have questions, you can just email us at club@jacquelinesteves.com or visit us over in our private Facebook group for the Art of Home Club. So a couple of things I wanted to go over today. I have the samples back for our next club collection, and you might have seen them the other day, but just in case you didn't, I wanted to show them again. So keep in mind, ever since I started this membership 6 or 7 years ago, we always released our collections on the 20th of every month. Starting last month for June, we started releasing them on the 1st of the month. And so from now on, they're always going to be released on the 1st of the month. So I just thought that would be just make it a little bit easier for everybody to remember if it's getting released on the 1st. So July 1st, you're going to look for your Snail's Paste collection. And like I said, I just got these back from the sample maker. Now this is a pillow. I didn't get a chance to put the pillow form or the stuffing in it yet. But look at how cute that is. And as always, we've got options for applique and hand embroidery. So I did one block of hand embroidery, which says go at your own pace. And then the other two are done with applique. I think this would be so sweet, like on a child's bed, or maybe you've got an outdoor porch area, like a garden area. This could be a really cute pillow on a bench in a garden area or a porch. So that's the pillow. And I've done the samples in blue and green, but remember, you can always switch up your colors. Maybe you want it to be a little bit more feminine, do it in pinks and peaches. That would be really pretty too. Pinks and peaches and green would be very pretty for this. And then we've got our little snails kind of going around the center of the quilt, and we've got that cute pinwheel border. Very cute. So some of you, if you've been around for a while, you may remember that we had that turtle collection a while back. This is going to mix and match really nice with the turtle collection. That also had like a pinwheel theme to it. So if you want to do some mixing and matching, I recommend when this comes out July 1st, also go back and look at that Turtle Love collection from, I think it was last year. And there's going to be a lot of really great mixing and matching options for that. So July 1st is Snail's Pace. So I also wanted to talk to you about a couple of other upcoming collections. Let's see, August 1st, we're going to have a pumpkin themed collection. It's going to be fall themed. And I don't have any blocks to show you because those just went out to the sample maker the other day. I had the applique blocks and an embroidery block, and I sent it to her so she could put the quilt together. So I don't have that, but I think I might have had some photos over on the Facebook page too. So yeah, we'll just look for those photos, and if I find them, I'll get them out to you so you can kind of see what's coming up. That would be August 1st. Now, I mentioned in the club group the other day that I was really inspired for our September collection by a couple of trips that we have taken recently to Nashville. We went in March for my husband's birthday. Really, really enjoyed the music scene there. Really enjoyed just walking down Broadway and walking into the honky tonks, listening to all of the different bands and musical artists. It was just a ton of fun. So really love Nashville. If you live near Nashville, I'm just here to tell you I'm super jealous. I wish I lived in or around Nashville because it just looks like such a cool place. And that was actually my third trip to Nashville. That was my third trip to Nashville. So I just really like it there. And then my husband and I have been watching the Ken Burns documentary series on country music. And it's all about the beginnings of country music in the 1920s with the Carter family and Hank Williams, and then they start going into like the 50s and 60s, like with Patsy Cline, who I've always been a Patsy Cline fan. So anyway, I'm just all because of those different things going on in my life. I'm just really feeling like this country western cowgirl vibe. So September collection is going to have like a western cowgirl kind of theme to it. So I have a couple of sketches I just want to show you just to kind of give you an idea of the flavor of it. So there we've got a cowboy boot with flowers in it. And here's one, I found this saying and I really loved it. It says, I figure if a girl wants to be a legend, she should just go ahead and be one. Calamity Jane. So that's going to be one of the embroidery patterns for that Art of Home collection in September coming up. So really looking forward to that. Really excited about that. I've been working on that over the last several days. So that's what's coming up in the club. And then one other thing I wanted to talk to you about is our pincushion swap. We're starting to get our pincushions in that you're sending in. Now remember, this is an optional activity. You don't have to do it, but our members say that they really like doing it. Sometimes people will say, well, I don't think my work is good enough or something. And I can tell you, whatever you send, the person who receives it is going to love it. People just like getting something handmade in the mail. Like we don't get a lot of mail anymore, unless it's junk mail. And to get something handmade in the mail is just, that's just such a nice treat. So you send them in to us and then we send them out. So we don't do actual swap partners. You just send them to us and then we take care of distributing all of them for you. So I think these are due July 6th in the office. So you still have plenty of time to get them into us. And how we do it to reduce the postage is we have you send us just what we call the shell. You don't stuff it because one, that would make it very heavy. And two, people like to use different things to fill their pincushions. So you just send us the little shell. So here's one. This one is from Miranda in Petaluma, California. And she's done like a little pinwheel block with a little button on it. It's like a spool button. That is cute. And you're going to see there's such a variety of the way people make them. You can just get as creative as you want. This one is from Flora from Livermore, California. And she used, I think this was one of our quilt labels that we sell in the shop. And she kind of cut it apart to make it the front of her pincushion. So that's cute. Another thing that I wanted to remind you of as you're doing these is there's a file of all the instructions for how to do this. Please make sure that you put your name on the back for the person who receives it. Once in a while, people forget to do that, and then somebody will post, well, I got this pincushion, but I don't know who it came from because somebody forgot to put their name on the back. So make sure that you do that. There's instructions on how to do it. This one is from Janet from Holdridge, Nebraska. Oh, and it has embroidery on it that says, tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it. So that's very cute. And she's got the cute spool sewing themed fabric on the back. I'll just show you a couple more because again, you can already see the variety of how people do these. This one has some lace and some embroidery and some vintage looking fabrics. That is from Sherry from Hepler, Kansas. Very cute. I'm just going to keep showing these because I know you guys really like seeing them. This is from Denise in Chestertown, Maryland. And this one has hexies. And you can see how she made her label on the back. She had, looks like an iron-on label or a sew-on label, and she just used a permanent marker to write in her information. So, very nice. Ooh, this one's from overseas. This one's from Jane in Wales. And let's see. Oh, Jane has done this really sweet, it looks like crayon tinting and embroidery. So if you're not familiar with crayon tinting, we do have tutorials in the Art of Home Club on the website. So if you're interested in making something like Jane has done, go ahead and visit the website. Go to that schoolhouse area and you'll find lots of tutorials, including crayon tinting. I think that looks like crayon tinting to me. This one's from Pamela in Dumfries, Virginia. Has kind of a nice red, white, blue patriotic theme. And she writes, hello, this is my first swap. Hope you enjoyed your pincushion. Very nice. Love it. I just have a lot of fun as these come in, looking to see, what they all look like and everything. Let's see. This one is coming to us from Mansfield, Ohio. This is from Matilda. I'm not sure how to say that. Matilda or Matilde. I think that's the back. And then the front has this really cool piecing and a little tiny button on the front. Very cute. I love that. Do you see how different they are? Some people do embroidery, some people do applique, some people just piece them. Oh, and by the way, you can add like a little button to it. Just make sure that it's a flat button. Don't use a shank button that's going to sit up too high because we send these based on it being a flat package. So you see how flat this is. So we can put it in an envelope and send it out pretty economically that way. Victoria from I think it's Pauling, New York. Pauling, New York. And she has used some very cute sewing theme fabrics, which we actually sell in our shop. So she used some of her scraps from the sewing theme fabrics. Very nice. And maybe I'll just do one or two more. I don't know. I think you guys like seeing these, so. Ooh, this is pretty in purple. And this one is from Kitty in North Bend, Oregon. And this one's going to be like a pyramid one, which is fine because it folds flat, so we can send it through the mail. So that's very cute. I like the purple. And that was from Kitty. Let's see. Here's one from Janice in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Oh, this is funny. She also has sent the dimensional. Oh, this is a chicken. It's dimensional. It's a little chicken. Adorable. That's really cute. Okay, so that one's from Janice. And then I'll just do one more. This one's from Rebecca in Hoylestown, Illinois. And looks like she's been inspired by the hen party block of the month because she's got little chicks. And then her fabric is, I don't know if you can see this really cute chicken themed fabric. That's really cute. And that one was from Rebecca in Illinois. So that's some of the pin cushions that we've gotten in. I hope it's inspired you to run and make something. It doesn't take very long to make a pin cushion. You might even have like an orphan block, maybe a block that you made that didn't make it into a project, or an embroidery that you did that then you didn't know what to do with it. Maybe you want to make a little pin cushion. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.